Folks, welcome into Johnson & Wales University in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina. We have basketball action tipping off the
2018-2019 basketball season, a doubleheader today. First game up is the defending USCAA Division II national champion women basketball team facing off against the Bears of Clinton College. Clinton joining the EMAC this year as charter members along with Johnson & Wales. So we're kicking things off with conference play today here in the Wildcat Center. This is the season opener for both teams. Neither one has played a game yet. The Wildcats scrimmaged against Limestone on Tuesday night down in Spartanburg, South Carolina, but they'll tip it up for real today against the Bears. Clinton College transitioning to a four-year school this year from Rock Hill, South Carolina, just down I-77. So this is their first game as a four-year institution, and we're happy to have them as members of the newly formed Eastern Metro Athletic Conference. We'll turn things over to our public address announcer, Chris Plano, who will have today's national anthem and starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Johnson & Wales University Wildcat Center for the 2018-2019 Women's Basketball Home Opener as your Wildcats host the Golden Bears from Clinton College. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor our country and the men and women who serve it with the playing of this afternoon's national anthem. I am your public address announcer, Chris Plano, welcoming you to the Wildcat Center Gym. Now for the starting lineup for this afternoon's women basketball game. First for the visiting Golden Bears of Clinton College. Playing guard from Columbia, South Carolina, number 0, Logan McDaniels. Playing guard from Wilson, North Carolina, number 1, Brianna Anderson. Playing guard from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 3, T. Dorsey. Playing forward from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 11, Tiffany Reed. And playing guard from Tallahassee, Florida, number 22, Shantae Henderson. Clinton College head coach Jessica Blair, she's assisted by Averian Quick. All right, Wildcat fans, let's get on our feet and greet our defending USCAA Division II national champions, your Johnson & Wales Wildcats. A 5'9" forward from Concord, North Carolina, number 1, Miss Wallace. A 5'8" guard from Decula, Georgia, number 3, Ava Rogers. A 5'4" guard from Bennettsville, South Carolina, one of the team captains, number 4, Bianca Covington. A 5'8" guard from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 14, Chase Muhammad. And a 6-foot forward in the middle from Charlotte, North Carolina, the other team captain, number 32, Anisha Hankerson. Your Wildcats are coached in her 3rd season by Jennifer King. She's assisted by Aram Paranak.
All right, there you have it. Starting lineups for tonight. Taking the court on the left side of your screen in white, defending national champions, the Wildcats. On the right side of your screen in the black is the Bears of Clinton College. Out for the tip, number 32, Anisha Hankerson for the Wildcats, and for Clinton College, number 22, Shantae Henderson. We're ready to get this one started. Tip is up. And Wildcats come away with it. It's Muhammad, a returning sophomore playing guard. Swings it over, Bianca Covington, the lone senior on the team. Look down low for Hankerson, nice front. They find her inside off the tip, taken away. Bears now on the attack.
Clinton opened up a little 2-3 zone there, trying to make it difficult for the Wildcats to get the ball to Hankerson inside.
Out on the wing, it's McDaniels, swings it back around. Top of the key, it's Dorsey. Muhammad in front. Covington nearly got the steal. She'll get the blocking foul.
Wildcats, on the other hand, in an aggressive man-to-man. Covington picks up the quick one there.
It'll be Reed on the inbound. Anderson running point, gets a high screen, looks down low, finds McDaniels at the rim, rolls right off, but the offensive rebound and putback from Henderson. Muhammad quickly up the floor for the Wildcats, going the other way. Rogers now on the wing, picks up her dribble, finds Covington, looks down low to Hankerson. They get the reach-in foul going over the back of Hankerson. That'll be on Henderson. So one foul apiece from both teams early in this first minute. Muhammad to inbound on the baseline. Got a stoppage of play here. They're checking over at the scores table. Seem to be all straight. We'll resume play here again. Muhammad on the baseline to inbound. Covington works around a double screen, gets it in the corner, off her knee, out of bounds.
Sloppy turnover there for the Wildcats on a simple inbound play. First game for everybody. Gotta work out the kinks a little bit.
Dorsey works around the screen, gets the switch on Wallace. And a steal. This time it's Rogers. Switches hands, goes the other way, middle of the floor, takes it up, pulls it back out. Wallace drive not there. Covington with it now, looking for Hankerson. Guarded good by Henderson to start this one. 8 on the shot clock. Muhammad with it, pulls it up, finds Wallace. 5 on the shot clock. Wallace all the way. Gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for Justice Wallace.
Good aggressive move by Justice. She got the ball at the top of the key and spun off her defender and just went straight to the basket, forcing Clinton to come over and commit the foul.
Coach King over on the sideline talking to her players. Again, as you said, a little rust. They got a knock off here in the first game. Wallace's first shot, no good. you're just tuning in, Johnson & Wales University Wildcats defending USCAA Division II national champions women basketball taking the floor for their season opener. They're playing Clinton College. Bears with it now, working up the court. Wildcats in the white uniforms. Clinton leads this one 2-1. They get a foul in the shot. It'll be on Chase Muhammad. 2 shots coming up for T. Dorsey.
I think fittingly enough, Justice Wallace, number 1, scored the first point of the season for the Wildcats.
First shot is good from Dorsey. Second shot is also good. They go up 4-1. Just about 2 minutes gone in this first quarter action. Hankerson sets up shot down low. Henderson again doing a great job on her. Rogers pumps, swings it across Muhammad. Back inside Wallace, top of the key. Rogers launches a deep 3. That one's good.
Good looking stroke there from Kayla Rogers. Junior college transfer in her first year with the Wildcats. Ties the score at 4.
That one got the crowd into it now. Tied 4-all. Ball in the corner now. Dorsey drives. Finds Hankerson though. Henderson. Ball tipped around. Rogers comes away with it. Rogers now looking ahead. Finds Muhammad. Corrals it. Nice move inside. Can't finish. Hankerson, the offensive board, gets fouled.
Well, that's just prototypical Hankerson right there. Working hard on the offensive glass. Beat the defenders who had position on her, but she just beat them to the spot. Grabbed the board and got fouled. That's the second foul already on number 22.
Shantae Henderson.
Henderson, who's the inside player for the Bears. So you got to figure she's going to quickly take a seat on the bench, which she will.
Number 20, Hanan Richmond checks in for Henderson. Hankerson's second shot. And she converts.
It's so good to see Nisha come out of the gate and make 2 free throws. You got to figure she's going to be at the line a lot this season.
Last season she shot 70% from the free throw line, made her first 2 tonight. Rogers, defensive rebound, gets around 1 defender. Quickly inside, Hankerson turns, pull-up shot off the backboard, gets it to go.
Little line drive there that banged off the basket and dropped through.
Wildcats starting to find some rhythm now. They lead 8-4, 6:58 left in this first quarter. Ball in the corner, it's McDaniels for Clinton College. McDaniels pumps, looks to drive on Covington, gets inside, gets it swatted from behind, but the ball finds Reed, who converts for the 2-pointer.
Good little baseline jumper there by Reed. Seemingly 5 Wildcats collapsed on the ball handler, and Reed was left alone there and knocked down a nice little 10-footer.
Inside, Hankerson left all alone at the free throw line. Easy money right there.
Now, I don't claim to know a lot about basketball, but what little I do know would tell me that you don't want to leave Hankerson alone by herself at the free throw line.
Step back 2 from Dorsey, no good. The offensive board from Reed. Kicks it back out. Shot clock resets. Dorsey looking back downside. And Rogers, another steal. Rogers loses it. Clinton now one-on-one with Hankerson. And they're going to draw the blocking foul on Hankerson. The lone Wildcat back on the 3-on-1 fast break. First foul on Hankerson. 13th foul for the Wildcats. It's going to be Tiffany Reed at the line for 2. First shot, nothing but net. Second shot, same result. Wallace inbounds. Muhammad brings it up the floor. Wildcats in the white, going left to right on your screen. Rogers, that second 3-point attempt, no good. Wallace gets it inside, and they'll get Wallace with the travel. Wildcats still going man defense. Long three from Dorsey. Long rebound out. Muhammad gathers it.
Dorsey really wasn't set for that shot. Kind of threw it there quickly.
Covington pull up two, no good. Rebound McDaniels. Quick outlet pass ahead. Anderson corrals it. Tries to beat Rogers, and she does.
Clinton had a little run out there, had two players ahead of the pack, and they were able to turn that into a transition layup, tie the score at 10. Good job by their rebounders to look up and find the players streaking down the floor.
Wide open three in the corner. Again is Rogers.
So that's 2 3-pointers for Rogers here in the first quarter.
Richmond tries to answer, and she does.
So hot shooting so far today for each team.
In the paint, Muhammad, the Euro step, good. Oh, yeah.
Muhammad's such a good player getting to the basket. She can get into those tight spaces using that Euro step to do that.
Three from McDaniels off the mark. Rebound, Muhammad. Wildcats pushing it up the floor quick. Muhammad again inside the floater. Rolls right off, but Hankerson another offensive board. Turnaround shot off the glass. Oh, yeah. Wildcats up 17-13. Still 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. First quarter. The head coach for Clinton College calling for a timeout. Not going to get it. Got to have one of your players call it on the floor. Kiss off the glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Clinton comes away with it as Dorsey puts it back up, no good.
Dorsey just ran into a stone wall, which I think was Rogers there. Excellent face-up defense by her.
Nice fake from Wallace off the glass, no good. They're going to get the foul on the Wildcats.
Wallace with the reach in after she missed the shot. So that'll be fourth foul on the Wildcats, so Clinton will shoot the next time.
2 substitutions for the Wildcats. Number 21, Kayla Kent, and number 15, Christine Epler check in. They'll replace Hankerson and Muhammad.
Epler fully recovered from the ACL tear she had last year, back in December. And Kayla Kent, a freshman this year.
Step out three from Richmond. That one's good. 2 threes from Hanan Richmond so far in this one for the Bears. Rogers now running point for the Wildcats. In the corner, Kent passes on the three, finds Epler inside, turns, gets fouled. Epler's going to be at the line for 2 shots. That foul number 11, Tiffany Reed. That's her second foul. And 4th team foul. Epler's first shot in and out. And second shot no good. Epler 0 for 2. Bears looking to go quick. Anderson looking to go all the way. Fouled on the attempt by Wallace. That's going to send Anderson to the line for 2 shots. Chase Muhammad at the scorer's table looking to check in. That's the second foul on Wallace. 15th foul on the Wildcats. Puts the Bears in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. Muhammad checks in. She's going to replace Wallace. And number 4, Samaje Sweatman, checks in for the Bears. She replaces Dorsey. That shot's good.
So excuse me, that's number 4, Tanaje Stevenson. There's no number 4 on the roster we have.
But number 4 for Clinton College is Tanaja Stevenson. So Wildcats go the other way. Muhammad gets fouled. That foul will be on Anderson. Free throws coming up from Muhammad. Another stoppage of play here. They're checking at the scores table. Referees go over, discuss what the issue is. 2:59 left, first quarter. Clinton College leading the Wildcats 18-17. Chase Muhammad currently sitting at the free throw line, awaiting her 2 shots. And the referees seem to be good. First shot good. Tied 18-all. That one gave them the lead. Wildcats now will be in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter. 2:55 left. High screen from Reed. Down low, McDaniels corrals it, gets a shot up, and it's good. Muhammad back at point. Finds Covington, guarded out by McDaniels on the wing. Not much movement on the Wildcats side. Rogers springs open in the corner. Couldn't find her in time. Muhammad now back to Covington, a long 2. Air mails that one. Out of bounds, it'll be Bears ball. Wildcats still tight man defense. Covington out on Anderson as she drives the lane. Nearly threw it away. They'll get the offensive foul. That time Rogers got in the lane and drew the charge. So that's the second foul on Brianna Anderson for the Bears. Going to get number 15, Rayanna Davis, in. .205 left in the quarter. Covington with it now for the Wildcats, the lone senior on the team. 3-second violation on the Wildcats, turnover. Quickly ahead to McDaniels, guarded out by Rogers. Had a stellar first quarter. Richmond on the drive, kick out in the corner to Stevenson. Davis resets, high screen from Reed. And the travel call on McDaniels. Made a move with her feet before she even put the ball down. Call for the officials.
Traveling is a point of emphasis so far this season. That and freedom of movement are the things that you're going to see the referees particularly on the lookout for.
Kent swings it across. Muhammad will try a 3. That one rolls out. Rebound Richmond. Richmond's going to take it up the floor herself. Davis calls out a play. Running through traffic with Stevenson, puts up a 3. That one's good. Clinton College shooting well beyond the arc so far. Rogers with it. Who for the Wildcats has had an excellent first quarter of 3-point shooting. Rogers gets the switch with McDaniels, loses the handle, gets it back, 12 on the shot. They look inside, that one tipped away by the Bears. It'll stay with the Wildcats, 41.1 seconds left in the quarter. Still, they'll have a reset of shot clock. Well, it did reset, it shouldn't have. Should be 9 seconds left on the clock. Coach
Dangerous pass there for the Wildcats as Coach will get Hankerson back in for this last 41.1 seconds of the quarter.
She'll replace Kayla Kent. Muhammad on the inbound. Finds Covington. Got to get a shot up quick. 7 seconds left. Rogers hesitates, swings it over. Muhammad, deep 3. That one's short. Rebound Bears. It's Davis. Splits the defender, finds teammate ahead. Misses the layup. Ball gets tipped around. Coming away with it is McDaniels.
So about a second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. So Clinton will have to shoot.
And McDaniels.
Great defense there by Muhammad. She stood right outside the restricted arc, planted and took that charge. So she'll earn a possession for the Wildcats. 12.9 left here in the first quarter. No shots on that since it was a team control foul.
seconds left in the quarter. Wildcats got to hurry here. Rogers in the corner with it. 5 seconds left. Hankerson fronting Richmond down low. Muhammad with it, launches a three. That one's good. Right at the end of the quarter. Brings the Wildcats back within one. So Clinton College leading the Wildcats 23-22. We'll be back here in a bit for your second quarter.
So first quarter stats, each team shooting 50% from the field, 6 of 12 for Clinton, 7 of 14 for the Wildcats. Clinton 3 of 4 from 3, 3 of 5 for 3 for Johnson Noel, 6 of 6 at the free throw line, 6 of 8 for Johnson Noel, 6 of 6 for Clinton. Eight rebounds for Clinton, 6 for Johnson Wales, 4 assists for Clinton, 5 for Johnson Wales, 2 steals for the Bears, 3 for the Wildcats.
So Clinton College, to begin the quarter, they get a 3. That time McDaniels.
So their hot shooting continues. Another 3 goes down for them.
Justice Wallace back out on the floor for the Wildcats. Rogers looks to answer, hits the front of the rim, but bounces out of bounds. Stevenson a 3, no good. Rebound Rogers on the baseline. Gives it up. Muhammad now brings it up. Muhammad looking to go all the way. The Euro loses it, gets it right back, hesitates, and gets fouled. That foul on Tanaya Stevenson.
Stevenson incredulous, as is Coach Blair. Not sure they agree with that call.
Second shot from Muhammad. No good, but the offensive board from Hankerson. Looked like she got fouled there, and they'll call it there. Coach Blair believes it was all ball, but looked like she got hacked from where our angle is. So Hankerson back at the line for the Wildcats. 2 shots coming up. Already the second team foul on the Bears. Shot rims off. Wildcats struggling from the free throw line in this first half. Last year as a team, they only shot 65%.
They're 7 of 11 so far, 63.6, so they're right there at their average, now a little bit below their average from last year.
Nearly a steal as Muhammad poked a hand in there. Nearly got a turnover. Davis with it now, draws the assignment with Covington. Covington falls, so does Davis. Getting the loose ball with Stevenson.
I thought Covington caused Davis to fall there. I think there should have been a foul on her. Wildcats lucky there.
Rebound Rogers. Gives it up to Hankerson. Back to Rogers. Muhammad launches a 3. Off the mark. Rebound. Tipped off the foot of Davis, it looked like, and kind of slipped on the line was Reed.
She almost got the save there.
She grabbed it, but it's a little slick on the court. Her foot slid when she tried to plant. Wildcats will inbound.
Now, I'll argue with you on that one. I dust mopped that court myself before the game. I know it's not slick.
Muhammad works around the Hankerson screen. Her three, no good, but another offensive board is Hankerson.
Justice Wallace tipped that one over to Anisha.
Rogers gets fouled on the attempt. She'll be at the line for two. Rogers went right down the lane, tried to get the floater instead.
So that's 3 quick team fouls here for Clinton. Just not even 2 minutes gone by in the quarter. So 2 more and the Wildcats will shoot.
Rogers' first shot, no good. Yeah, Wildcats leaving a lot of points at the line. Substitutions in for the Bears. Number 21, Shania Vereen checks in for the first time in this game. And number 1, Brianna Anderson back in. Anderson with 2 fouls. Rogers at the line, second attempt. This time is good. Brings the Wildcats within 2, 26-24, 8:11 left before halftime. Anderson back to running point. Double screen from Richmond. They'll get the moving screen call on Richmond. Yep. It was Verena Richmond set the high screen up top, and they call it on Richmond. So that's the second foul on Hanan Richmond. Already the 14th foul. One more. The Wildcats will be shooting the rest of the quarter. Wallace with it down in the corner. Covington fakes once, finds Rogers wide open, a deep 3. That time off the mark. Rebound out. Anderson looking to push it ahead to Richmond. Instead finds Stevenson, who gets it to go.
Coach King's going to call a timeout there as Clinton got another run out off of a deep rebound. And they out-sprinted the Wildcats to the basket for the easy layup. Not happy with that, so she's going to talk to her team about getting back on defense, finding your person that you're guarding. We can't afford to get beat on defense like that. Wildcats down to 7 of 19 from the field, 36.8%, 7 of 13 from the free throw line. So as you said, Kelly, leaving a lot of points out there from the charity stripe.
So Wallace inbound coming out of the Wildcat timeout. Rogers out on the wing, finds Covington in the corner. Hankerson trying to front Richmond down low. Wallace left all alone. The floater off the glass, no good. Rebound out, it's Richmond again. Again, it's the outlet pass to Stevenson. Good defense from Muhammad, getting back and getting a piece of that one. The ball still loose. Off the glass and in, it was Anderson.
Wildcats did get back that time. Muhammad got the initial block, but Clinton still able to get back and score.
Hankerson double team down low. Look at the foul on either Richmond or Vereen. They're going to call it on Vereen this time. So Hankerson back at the line, 2 shots. Wildcats now in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. Still 7:01 left. Again, free throw struggles continue for the Wildcats. Number 12, Taylor Mines comes in. She replaces Logan McDaniels for Clinton College. Hankerson's second shot good.
Looked good on that one.
Anderson again looked to go quick initially. Instead takes it herself all the way and gets fouled by Hankerson.
So that'll be the second on Anisha. She'll immediately have a seat on the bench as Christine Epler hops up and goes to the scorer's table.
Anderson at the line for 2. Just the first team foul on the Wildcats.
First free throw miss of the day for Clinton. So the Wildcats are down 5. Could be 6 here as Hankerson goes to the bench.
And 0 for 2 is Anderson, but the offensive rebound is Vereen. Anderson, quick shot, no good. Air mails it. Covington gets the board.
You got to figure Hankerson will be down for the rest of the half. It'll be interesting to see what the spread is.
Covington, nifty
at the
move,
break.
gets around Anderson and turns it over. Anderson looking for the outlet pass ahead. And the offensive foul again. It's Muhammad getting back to draw the charge.
I'm not sure about that one. I think that Wallace made some contact with the Clinton player and kind of pushed her into Muhammad drawing the charge. If I'm Coach Wright, I think she has a little bit of an argument on that one.
Clearly a lot of Clinton College fans here in the Wildcat Center today. They are illustrious with their boos.
Rogers tries a little hook there, no good.
Anderson looking to go quick again. Back the other way, Stevenson a 3. That one's good. Wildcats got to get something going to equalize. Down by 8 now, Muhammad. And Muhammad now called with the offensive foul.
So Stevenson comes back and gets the charge on her end after committing a couple. She comes back and draws one to try and even the score a little bit.
Wildcats get a substitution in his number 22, Jemiah Montasol, checks in for Muhammad.
I think she's feeling the effects a bit of taking that charge. She's going to take a seat on the bench.
T. Dorsey checks back in. She replaces Stevenson. Stevenson shaken up a bit. Six minutes left before halftime. Clinton College leading the defending USCAA Division II national champions by 8. On the switch, Anderson looking to work on Covington and stolen down low. Outlet pass ahead to Rogers. Gets by Anderson all the way. Layup good.
That was Jemiah Montasol that got the steal on the defensive end, getting her first action. Another freshman for the Wildcats, making an immediate impact. Big bucket there. Wildcats on the verge of going down by 10. Instead, cut it to 6.
Wide open in the corner. That's Mines. Back up top to Richmond. Mines drives on Montasol, loses the handle, turns it over. It's Rogers again. And Rogers hesitated on the pass and gets it taken away. 2-on-1, easy layup for Mines.
It's just a lazy pass by Rogers there. Easy steal.
Covington guarded out by Mines, gives it back up to Rogers and launches a 3. That one's good. And the Wildcats needed that one. It brings them back within 5. Nearly came away with the steal, got a hand on that one. Kayla Kent's going to come back in. She's going to replace Rogers. Richmond to inbound.
I think Rogers may have taken a hard fall on that steal attempt. She goes to the bench, trying to stretch something out there.
From the top of the key, that 3's good. That time is Dorsey. Comes right back with a 3 of their own for the Bears. Montasol, her pass tipped away. Both players in the corners. Kent works the baseline, finds Epler, and throws it right away. It's Dorsey. Dorsey looking to beat Covington. She does.
Bruins have their biggest lead of the game at 10, 40-30. 4 minutes left to play in the half. Wildcats need to have a solid offensive possession. A double dribble there, not going to do it. So we'll turn it over, down by 10.
Jace Muhammad and Anisha Hankerson will come back in immediately. Epler and Covington will get a breather.
So Coach King has to come back with her 2 starters down by 10, even though Hankerson has the 2 fouls. Muhammad also with 2 fouls, but she can't afford to
Travel on Richmond. passed on the open
anymore.
three and turned it over. Wildcats down by 10. We're going to get stoppage of play. Officials will talk it over again. Not sure again what happened, but they're going over to the scores table.
They added 7 seconds back onto the game clock.
So Muhammad brings it up, and that pass tipped out. Gonna stay with the Wildcats. Muhammad will inbound. Coming around the screen is Montesol, wide open in the corner, didn't see her. Instead finds Kent. Muhammad works around the wall screen, draws Dorsey, still fighting for the loose ball. And Bears come away with it. Outlet pass to Dorsey. Wallace trying to track down, but couldn't get to it. Clinton College now up by 12. Bears are rolling here in the second quarter. Muhammad answers, much needed.
And it's all working well for the Bears. They're getting out in transition off of turnovers for the Wildcats, and when they're having to play half-court offense, they're finding open threes that are going down.
A lot of these 50-50 balls have been going the Bears' way. Credit to them. They've been hustling the Wildcats out here. An offensive foul as it was Richmond getting back to draw the charge on Muhammad.
That's going to be the third on Muhammad.
Kayla Rogers immediately off the bench. She'll look to check in.
Coach King asking the official if she was in the restricted arc.
Ball off the hands, out of bounds. Quick turnover from Mines. Walls to inbound. 2:51 left, 42-32. Bears still ahead. We'll get a substitution. Again, their jersey numbers aren't matching up with our roster sheet we have. So number 2 just checked in for Clinton College. If you're a fan and know who that is.
Montesol gets her first basket.
Get a stoppage of play. I think scores table is confused of who number 2 is as well. So Wildcats will have free throw coming up. Montesol to take it. I guess we'll have a technical foul issue to the Bears. Waiting for the PA announcement.
Check in for Clinton College, number 2, JWU. Technical foul on Clinton College. 2 shots.
So I don't think they had Jada Reed in the scorebook. Montesol makes the first, pulls the Wildcats within 7.
Freebie there for the Wildcats.
So being down 10 and Clinton had possession, the Wildcats have scored 4 in a row to kind of get back in this one, only down by 6, 2:35 left. They need to play some solid defense here, avoid going down by more before the halftime break.
So Reed left all alone out on the wing. She has Montesol on her. In the corner wide open for 3. That one's good.
So now 7 of 11 for Clinton from 3. They'll continue their hot shooting.
Hanan Richmond with the three. Rogers looks to answer of her own, and that good. Wow. Rogers, deep threes showing off here in this first half. Dorsey looking to get around Kent. Draws the foul. Kent will be at the line to shoot two. Foul will be on Kent. Just the first foul on Kent. 14 foul on the Wildcats.
Thought they were going to maybe call a travel on Kent for Clinton there, but they got Kent for Johnson and Wales with the foul.
First one off the mark. Dorsey's second shot. They're going to get lane violation on Richmond. Shot won't count.
Yeah, Richmond made a weird move there.
Yeah, she didn't step in the lane.
She
stepped
darted,
back. Yeah.
you know, back behind Wallace. I've never seen that before.
Montesol in the corner. Hankerson calling for it down low. They find Kent. Right-handed layup is good. Good pass, threading the needle inside to find Kent for the wide open layup. Wildcats all of a sudden back within 4. Still 1:25 left. Richmond passes on the three, drives, run into a wall of Wildcats, and it will stay with the Bears.
They're going to say it was tipped. No shot clock reset, so 15 on the shot, 1:18 in the game.
Dorsey to inbound, has Kent right in front. Finds Anderson. Works around Rogers, gives it up. It should have been a travel call. Instead, now Richmond off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Hankerson rips it away.
Boy, Clinton had a couple of good shot opportunities there that they turned into a worse shot opportunity.
Under a minute to play, Montesol finds Kent, driving the baseline again. Wallace, a wide open short two, air mails it. That one would have brought the Wildcats within 2. Instead, Bears go the other way, and about the same shot as what Wallace missed. Richmond does the same thing.
6-footer that went 8 feet.
Montesol loses the handle, able to find Kent. 35 seconds left. Rogers
17 on the shot for the Wildcats.
inside. A lot of traffic there to find that pass. Getting out ahead is Anderson, left all alone. Rogers hustles back, couldn't get to it.
It was a good pass by Montesol. Wallace wasn't expecting it. So 47-41 Clinton. Wildcats can hold for the last shot here. 12 seconds left in the half.
Hankerson right at the free throw line, drives around one defender. Blocking foul called. Offensive foul call, on Hankerson.
It's going to be the third on
foul.
Hankerson. I'm pretty sure the Clinton player was squarely inside the restricted arc on that one. .5
seconds left. Bears now can hold for one. Anderson with it. Gives it up. Reed drives right at the buzzer. Shot falls short. That'll send us to halftime. 47-41. Clinton College leading the Wildcats. We'll be back here in 15 minutes with your third quarter. All right, welcome back. We're just about 50 seconds away from starting our third quarter. Leading scorers for both teams for the Bears is T. Dorsey with 9 points, along with Hanan Richmond with 9 as well. Brianna Anderson has 8. Tanaja Stevenson with 8. Tiffany Reed with 4. Logan McDaniels with 3. Taylor Mines and Shantae Henderson both had 2 apiece. For the Wildcats, their leading scorer is Kayla Rogers with 14. Chase Muhammad has 10. Anisha Hankerson with 9. Jemiah Montesol with 4. Kayla Kent with 2. And Justice Wallace with 1. Team stats, Clinton is shooting 53% from the field, 63% from long range. Wildcats, on the other hand, 44.8 from the field, 45 from 3. Wildcats struggling from the free throw line, only 52%. Clinton College shooting 66. Wildcats have 15 turnovers compared to the Bears' 9. So here we are ready for the third quarter. Out on the floor, Chase Muhammad down the baseline to inbound. Finds Bianca Covington, Hankerson, Rogers, and Wallace, the original stars for the game. Wallace gets the first points here in the third quarter. Quickly the other way, Anderson brings it back out, finds Dorsey. Anderson in the lane, gets it between the legs of Hankerson. The ball rattles out of bounds, and it will be Bears ball. Still 15 on the shot left. Dorsey to inbound. Anderson running around a screen in the corner, dribbles baseline, kicks it out. Reed, a shot, that one's good. Up ahead, Wallace again. Baseline, got too far under the rim. Throws it up, and that one out of bounds. Wildcats still going with the man defense. Ball out to McDaniels, guarded out by Rogers. Rogers, the leading scorer for the Wildcats. In the paint, throws up a wild shot, but's fouled. Foul on Rogers. It's going to send McDaniels to the line for 2 shots. It's just the first foul on Rogers.
So Clinton shot 54.8% in the first half, 63.6 from the three-point line. First free throw good there. Wildcats out-rebounded Clinton 17-11.
Rogers looks for Covington in the corner. Back out. Inside, Wallace will try again off the glass. Bounces around, no good. And they'll get the walk on the rebound. As Reed tried to get the outlet over to McDaniels, instead took a couple steps before she launched that pass. So quick turnover there. Wildcats get it back under their own basket. Muhammad now on the inbound, quickly in. Wallace left all alone, but tipped away. Dorsey, nice outlet pass to Anderson, who converts.
A good steal by Anderson, and she gets rewarded by getting the layup at the other end.
Get the foul on Anderson. Get the arm bar in the back of Muhammad. That will be the third foul on Anderson. Inbound to Rogers, hands it off to Muhammad. Pass goes right between the legs of Wallace. Another outlet pass to Anderson. This time Muhammad back there and forces the loose ball. On the drive, it's Dorsey.
Dorsey now with 11. She joins Anderson and Richmond in double figures for Clinton. They'll get the foul there.
Get the quick foul, that one on Dorsey. Just her first foul. Second team foul on Clinton College. Just tuning back in, we're here in the third quarter, 55-43, Clinton College leading Johnson & Wales women's basketball. 8 minutes left in the quarter. Wildcats with it now. That pass got tipped. Anderson with it now. 4-on-1. Sea of black shirts, and they convert it. McDaniels gets the bucket. It's the first game of the season for both teams. In the corner, Rogers, a three. Looked like it got tipped by Henderson. And Bears back the other way. It's Dorsey now looking to go right down Broadway. Offensive foul.
Good charge taken there by Muhammad. I think she hit her head on the floor as Henderson came crashing into her. Dorsey, her second personal.
Tanasia Stevenson comes in for the Bears.
Kayla Kent's going to come in for Muhammad and give her a breather.
So Rogers will run point now with Muhammad on the bench. Inside again to Wallace. Tries to feed Hankerson. They baited her on that pass. Got another turnover. Stevenson all the way. This time they'll get the blocking foul on Rogers. Just outside the restricted area.
It's going to be the second on Rogers. First on the team.
Christine Epler in front of the scores table, ready to check in for the Wildcats. Tanasia Stevenson at the line for 2 shots. First shot rims off. Epler comes in for Wallace. And 1 of 2 from the line there was Stevenson. Stoppage of play. I don't believe the shot clock started. They take 2 seconds off, 3 seconds from the shot clock. So 27 left. It'll be a Wildcats inbound. Kent hands it off. Back to Rogers, knocked out of bounds by Henderson.
Trying to think back the last time the Wildcats faced a deficit of this much. It's been quite a while.
Usually last year they were on the opposite end.
It definitely wasn't in calendar year 2018.
Kent on the drive. In the mix of some traffic, ball gets tipped up, didn't hit the rim, throws it up as Rogers gets it to go.
Aggressive take there by Rogers. The ball got deflected and came out to her. She dribbled right into the paint and threw up a little running hook that went down.
And turnover there from the Bears. There was Anderson trying to find Stevenson. Finds his way out of bounds.
Stevenson was trying to kind of corral that one-handed and still step back behind the three-point line, and she didn't secure the ball, and it rolled harmlessly out of bounds.
Covington, top of the key, guarded out by Anderson. She got fouled before she could get that pass to Hankerson, who would have had a wide open layup.
That's actually probably a good thing for Clinton, because as you said, Hankerson was wide open for the easy lay-in.
Chase Muhammad back in. She replaces Covington. Rogers on the baseline to inbound for the Wildcats. Throws it back out top to Muhammad. Rogers will try again from deep. Off the mark. Rebound. Strong rebound from Epler. Gets rewarded with a foul. She went up over 2 Clinton players and just ripped it right down before she was fouled. Rogers back on the baseline for another inbound. 6:05 left in the third quarter. Wildcats down by 13, 58-45. This one far from over.
So that's the 5th foul of the quarter, so they'll send Epler to the line.
First shot from Epler rolls off. Wildcats free throw struggles continue in this third quarter as Jada Reed comes in for Stevenson. Second shot off the mark. Epler 0 for 2 there. Anderson looking to push it for Clinton. Brings it back out. McDaniels guarded out by Kent. Top of the key, it's Reed. Draws the double team, swings it over to the wide open McDaniels, this time off the mark from 3. Long rebound out to Reed. In the middle, it's McDaniels off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. Anderson gets it back, and another turnover. Reed, I think she saw the open basket. Got too antsy right there. Let the pass go right between her hands.
Saw that layup before she collected the ball.
Rogers was left all alone. Nobody drew the switch on that one. Could have had an opportunity. Muhammad now guarded out by Reed. That inlet pass tipped away. Still finds Kent. Good movement from the Wildcats. They had Epler wide open. The extra pass wasn't there. And off the glass was Muhammad, the turnaround jumper. Oh.
Muhammad just discarded the defender there and hit the little turnaround off glass. Wildcats down 11. They shaved a few points off of the Clinton lead.
Reed passes on the 3, swings it back over to Anderson, who takes it. That one rolls off, no good. Fight for the rebound, offensive board. The Clinton had it. They're going to say Henderson was on the line before she could get it back in, so Wildcats ball.
Good job by Epler battling down there underneath.
Kent left all alone and turns it right over to McDaniels. Muhammad, the lone Wildcat back. McDaniels goes right around but misses the layup. Fight for the rebound. McDaniels gathers it. Epler in the middle of no man's land. Left Reed all alone in the corner. Fight inside to get the tie up. Possession arrow goes to Clinton College. Jemiah Montasol will come in along with Covington. They'll replace Rogers and Kent. Inbound coming up for Reed. 18 on the shot. Finds McDaniel, guarded out by Montasol. Up top, Anderson calls out the high screen. Reed launches a 3. Muhammad right in her face. Rebound Hankerson over the back call on Henderson. That'll be her 3rd, which will get Richmond back in the game for the Bears.
So 4:03 left here in the 3rd. Wildcats down by 11. I'm going to go to the free throw line, get a chance to climb back into this one even further, cut it below double digits if Hankerson can make both.
Free throws have not been a guarantee for the Wildcats here in this one, but being down by only 11, if she makes these two, it'll put them only down by 9 if she makes the first.
Hankerson now 4 of 7 from the free throw line on the day.
Takes her time on the second shot. And it rolls in. 2 for 2 there for Hankerson. Cuts it to 9, 58-49. 4 minutes still left in the 3rd. Clinton College with it now. Possession arrow to the Wildcats. Wildcats in the bonus. Wildcats only have 2 fouls of their own as a team. Shot from Reed, in and out. Rebound, Montasol. Muhammad drives the lane. Scoop layup, good! Nice move from Chase Muhammad.
So another basket there. Wildcats need to play good D. But that's not it. They're going to get the block. 3 Wildcats right around the ball. Not sure who they're going to get. It's like they're going to get Hankerson, her 4th. So she's going to have a seat on the bench. 3:29 left here in the 3rd. Clinton's going to get a full team timeout.
That foul on Hankerson's huge. You know, I personally would have gave it to Epler because I thought she was the first one that made contact with ball handler.
Like I said, there was 3 Wildcats right around there.
Just unfortunate for the Wildcats, so Hankerson will most likely sit the rest of this third quarter and then majority of the fourth.
Yeah, I think, depending upon the situation, if the Wildcats fall down any further, she might be forced to go back with Hankerson before Coach King wants to. But if it stays somewhat manageable, I imagine you might see Hankerson stay down to maybe about the 7-minute mark, and then she'll take her chances from there.
Also, Wildcat fans, don't forget, the Wildcat Snack Shack is open. It will be open throughout this afternoon's doubleheader basketball games. Grab yourself some Domino's pizza, Gatorade, bottled water, candy, snacks, Wildcat merchandise, and so much more at the Snack Shack. Located right outside in the Wildcat Center lobby.
So back out of the timeout. The Bears with the inbound. Reed on the baseline. Wallace comes in for Hankerson, who just picked up her 4th before that timeout. Cross-court pass over to Reed. Gets the high screen. Gives it up. Reed works all the way around to McDaniels. Hands it off. 13 on the shot. Anderson with it in the paint. Ball tipped around. Muhammad tips it right back to her teammate Epler. Wildcats get the steal. Down by 7. Wildcats in the bonus. Covington a shot. That's good. The senior brings the Wildcats now within 5. Clinton trying to work around the man defense, and they turn it. Oh, it should have been a turnover, but they say Covington tipped it out.
Quick hands by Covington. Got one in there and just deflected that ball away. Nearly got the turnover.
I thought it rolled off the back. When she got the deflection, it looked like it rolled off the back of Reed. So it's going to stay here with Clinton College. 14 seconds on the shot clock left as T. Dorsey comes back in. They throw it up to McDaniel. Guarded out by Montesal. Couldn't get the switch there. I think they wanted Muhammad out on McDaniel, and the put shot no good. Rebound Covington. Covington looking to go all the way. The floater, good! Covington showing up for the Wildcats here at the end of this third quarter.
Bennettsville, South Carolina taking over. Pulling the Wildcats within 3 as we draw to the end of this third quarter. 2 minutes left. Closest they've been in quite some time, Johnson and Wales.
In the corner, it's Richmond looking down low, and they get the foul on Epler coming behind the back from Reed.
Epler, 2 hands in the back of Reed there. Easy call for the officials.
Quiets the crowd.
No shots yet. It'll be shooting next time for Clinton on the foul, if there's a Johnson Wales foul in the last minute 53.
Dorsey to inbound. McDaniel works around the double screen.
They're going to get Montesal fighting through the screen there. It'll send number 1, Brianna Anderson, to the line.
Johnson Wales foul on number 22, Jeremiah Montesal, her first team foul. Both teams in the double bonus.
Just the first foul, Montesal. Again, both teams now in the bonus, 5 fouls each. First shot good from Anderson. There's Covington leading the charge on the comeback from the Wildcats. And then plays kind of slowed down here in the past minute. Has some fouls and some free throws to slow it down. 1:48 left in the third. Montesal, that pass tipped away, stolen by Anderson. Outlet pass ahead to Anderson. Gets fouled by Montesal. And that'll be McDaniels, at the line for 2 shots coming up. So Bears starting to find their rhythm again. Kayla Rogers sitting at the scores table looking to check in for the Wildcats. She'll come in to replace Epler. So that's going to leave Wallace And Montesol out there for the Wildcats down low to go against Richmond. And there you go, the offensive board from the Bears. Can't get the putback, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Clinton College.
So great board work there by the Bears. They get 2 offensive rebounds on that free throw attempt and earn the possession after Wildcats tip it out of bounds. Johnson Wales has to be stronger on those box outs.
Richmond left all alone. Rebound out. They'll get the over the back on Reed.
I think that's going to be number 4 on Reed.
So I'll send the Wildcats down the other way for 2 shots. Shania Vereen looks to check in for Clinton College. She'll come in after this first shot. She looks like she's going to replace Reed, again, who just picked up her 4th foul. Justice Wallace at the line, ready for 2 shots. First shot good. Green comes off, Reed heads off. So 1:28 left, Wallace at the line, second shot. Possession arrow to the Wildcats. She misses it. Rebound McDaniels.
Muhammad had her hands on that one, couldn't corral it. McDaniels picked it up.
Anderson draws the double team. McDaniels left alone from 3. Unable to convert that one. Fight for the rebound. They're going to call it on Wallace. Had a hand in there on Richmond as she attempted the putback.
Again, the offensive rebounding, killing the Wildcats. Clinton getting extra opportunities and now going to the free throw line. It's going to be the 3rd on Wallace.
One of 2 there. Wallace grabs the board. 1:09 left in the quarter. Wildcats now down by 6, 62-56. Anderson went for the steal. They're going to get the foul on Montesol of the Wildcats. So 2 shots coming up for Anderson. Anderson went for the steal and dove for it. And Montesol kind of like standing there, you know, not intentional, but it's going to draw the foul of Montesol. Officials talking it over.
I think they're going to determine if it's a team control foul or not, which there will be no shots, and I think that's what they've come up with. So it'll be ball out of bounds for Clinton instead of free throws.
So Richmond to inbound. 1:01 left. That was the 3rd foul on Montesol. Again, both teams already in the bonus. Working around the screen is Covington trying to stick with Anderson. Richmond looks outside to McDaniels. Dorsey gets called with the travel. Turnover from the Bears. 44.9 left. Wildcats, if they can get a score here, possibly go for the 2-for-1. Ooh, Rogers flashed open, but found her too late was Montesol and turns it over.
Exactly right. Montesol had it open. She hesitated, and by the time she threw the second one, the defense had collapsed.
It's a 4-point swing right there. Rogers would have closed the gap 2 more points. Instead, Anderson goes the other way. That's 2 more on the board for the Bears. That shot no good from Rogers. 10 seconds left. Clinton College can hold for 1. Nice move by Anderson. Good awareness. 2 seconds. Launching a shot is Dorsey at the buzzer. No good. That'll send us to the 4th quarter. Clinton College leading the Wildcats 64-56.
So the Wildcats cut it to 5 there with about 2 minutes left in the quarter, but weren't able to get any closer. and Clinton able to extend out to 8 at the end of the quarter. The lead 64-56. Clinton shooting 48.8% for the game, 21 of 43. Johnson Wells 47.5 at 19 of 40. Clinton has cooled off from three-point land, now 7 of 16. Johnson Wells 5 out of 14. 12 of 18 from the free throw line for Clinton, 14 of 25 for Johnson Wells. Wildcats still up 4 in the rebound battle, 21-17. Clinton has 15 assists on 21 made field goals. Wildcats with 8 assists. 13 steals for Clinton, 6 for Johnson Wells. 23 turnovers for the Wildcats to 13 for Clinton. So Coach King definitely not going to be happy with that number of turnovers. 23 and 3/4 of play is an extremely high number. But nonetheless, the Wildcats have a chance in this one. They'll come back with Muhammad, Wallace, Rogers, Covington, and Hankerson. So Wildcats going with their starters in the final 10 minutes. Down by 8, 64-56.
Hankerson playing with the 4 fouls. Guarded down low by Vereen. Inside, Wallace drives, puts up a shot, good. Anderson trying to get around Covington. Pass got right through the hands of Muhammad, who's right in the lane. And Anderson somehow maneuvers through traffic for a wide open layup.
Not sure how she made it through there, but got herself free and found herself alone under the basket.
Muhammad a long 3, that one good. Cuts it to 5.
Wildcats need a good defensive possession here. Force a tough shot. Get a rebound.
On the drive, kick out to Anderson, swings it over McDaniels for 3. Unable to answer, fight for the rebound. Hankerson gathers it. Muhammad looking to push the floor ahead to Rogers. Quickly inside. Wallace turns the corner off the glass. Can't get the roll, but the putback, no good, but she's fouled. Wallace will be at the line for 2 shots. Possibility to cut it to 3. That foul on Vereen, her second. Fouls reset at the beginning of each quarter. So just the first team foul for Clinton College. Wall's first shot good. Wall's 2 for 2 there. Cuts it to 3. 66-63, 8:38 left in this one. Anderson brings it up the floor for the Bears. High screen from Richmond. Pass tip. Somehow found Dorsey in the corner. Anderson brings it back out, resets. McDaniels looking down low for Vereen, not there. Hankerson, nice front, 12 on the shot. Anderson works around traffic again, and she'll be fouled this time by Covington. Anderson very elusive down there, just knifing through traffic, somehow just pops open every time.
Second foul on Covington, first on the team.
So they're going to say not on the shot attempt. So Wildcats kind of get fortunate there. Bears will have to inbound. Shot clock reset, and they'll get the quick foul. That's the fifth one on Hankerson.
Just a silly foul, reach-in foul for her 5th. But the team making a comeback. Just a tough call there on Hankerson.
Epler checks in immediately.
So she'll have a seat. Her day is finished. She'll finish with 11 points and 7 rebounds.
Richmond on the drive, runs into a wall of Wildcats. Covington with the rebound. Covington looking to push it ahead. Gets tied up, and she'll get called with a walk. Good defense from Anderson getting back.
Anderson again forcing a turnover.
Covington and Anderson have been going at it all game. Covington drawing the assignment on Anderson from the beginning. Again, Hankerson out of the game for the Wildcats. Star post player for him last year. Expect to have a big impact this year. Again, a three from McDaniels off the mark. Offensive rebound, knifing through the paint was Vereen, just couldn't keep it alive in play. So you see the effect that Hankerson has when she's on the bench. Every rebound, got to hold your breath if you're Coach King.
Wildcats nonetheless have it with a chance to tie.
Rogers pumps, drives, finds Wallace wide open.
Great find by Rogers. Good flash by Wallace to get open right there on the left block. Rogers found her diagonal pass. 1 point game. Here we go.
In the corner three from Dorsey is good.
A dagger three from Dorsey there.
Bears come right back and answer. Muhammad now looking to drive the lane herself. Gets it to go. Count it and one.
So that time, Clinton in the restricted area, so the block counts. We'll get the and one. So Wildcats can pull to right back within one as Muhammad got aggressive there, drove right down the lane and drew the contact and the foul.
Tiffany Reed's going to come back in. She'll replace Richmond. I think this game is setting up to have a good finish to it. Definitely don't go anywhere if you're tuning in. Muhammad at the line for and one opportunity. She converts. Wildcats back within one. Quickly head back to Dorsey on the drive. And offensive foul.
So that's how Muhammad got back to draw the charge. You can see that one coming from a mile away. Dorsey just put her head down and was going regardless of who was in her way.
So now Wildcats have a chance to go ahead. I think the officials were letting Coach Blair.
Telling her to get back in the coach's box.
She was all halfway down the scores table. Covington Luke picks up her dribble, finds Muhammad. Again on the drive, pull-up jumper off the glass, no good. Covington got a hand on the rebound. Anderson tries to get away from Wallace, throws up a shot, no good, but fouled again.
Wallace kind of rode her out underneath the basket that time.
Third foul on Wallace. Excuse me, fourth foul on Wallace. Anderson at the line, 2 shots coming up, 6:44 left. Makes the first. Henderson comes back on. She replaces Vereen. Anderson converts both. Wildcats will get a sub. Kayla Kent's going to come in for Covington. So they wanted Epler to go off. Instead, Covington went to the sideline, so Wildcats now will get the right substitution in. Looked like they were going to have to play with the sub they made, but referee stopped play for them. Wildcats down by 3. They have it now. Muhammad brings it up the floor. Loses it, gets it back. Hands it off to Rogers. Rogers on the drive. Left-handed shot way off the mark. Rebound Henderson. And a quick foul by Rogers. Kind of a frustration call right there. That'll be the third on Rogers. Puts the Wildcats at 4 team fouls, 6:25 left. 3 team fouls on Clinton College. Covington guarding out on Anderson. Anderson looks to drive the lane, loses the handle, could have been a carry. 14 on the shot, Dorsey with it. Guarded out by Muhammad, high screen coming from Henderson. Takes a switch, goes right around, gets a shot, rolls off, no good, but 2 shots coming up for Henderson. Excuse me, Dorsey. That foul on Kayla Kent, her second, and that puts the Wildcats at 5 fouls, so Bears will be shooting the rest of the way. First shot good. Second one, no good, but the offensive rebound, Anderson, great effort down low from Reed, tipping it back out. Reed drives inside, Anderson again, just slippery through that defense inside.
That's 20 now for Anderson.
Muhammad looking to go right back, the layup no good, rebound Anderson. Anderson looking to push it ahead, has Henderson down there, wide open layup. Wildcats are going to get a timeout as this one's starting to get away from them. 76-68, 5:29 left. Head coach Jennifer King needs a timeout here for her team.
I think that Coach King is upset about the lack of offense run on that last possession where Muhammad just came down and threw up, was a low percentage shot, but her team desperately needed a good offensive possession, so she wants to talk to her team about, being in control of the ball, boxing out one. So many offensive rebounds so far for Clinton as the Bears have tied up Johnson Wales in the rebounding totals at 24 apiece, mainly due to offensive rebounds in this half. No Hankerson to patrol the paint for the Wildcats, and so you have to kind of do it by committee. Get your assignment and box out, and don't let that person go over you for the board. The Wildcats have struggled to do so far here in the second half.
Wildcats 24 turnovers on the day. Definitely not a good stat to have. The real story is the points off turnovers for the Bears. They got 21.
It seems like a lot more than that in all actuality.
Wildcats left a whole lot of points at the line. Walls on the inbound. Anderson looking to press Muhammad. Gets through one defender, up and over, couldn't finish. Right there, outlet pass out to Dorsey. Kent able to get back, and Dorsey loses it off a foot. So quick back and forth from both teams. They turn it over, and it'll stay with the Wildcats now. Wallace still in there for the Wildcats with 4 fouls. Hankerson out of this one. She picked up her 5th just about 4 minutes ago. Pass gets tipped inside. Muhammad there along with Anderson. And they get the foul. Reaching around was Reed. So that's a 14 foul on Clinton. Wildcats not in the bonus yet. They'll have it on the baseline for an inbound.
They're going to charge that to Anderson, which is her 4th. So she becomes the first Clinton player to get into foul difficulty.
And Kent gets called with a travel. Senseless turnovers here for the Wildcats down this crucial stretch as we tick under 5 minutes to play.
It's turnover number 25.
Raina Davis comes in. She replaces Anderson, as you said, just picked up her 4th foul. McDaniel's a 3. That looks good, and it is.
That might be a dagger 3 right there. That puts Clinton up 11, less than 5 to play.
Fighting for his Davis. Sliding for his Wallace. Wallace and McDaniel fall on it. Called the jump ball.
Arrows stay with Clinton. A good hustle by Justice Wallace to get back and dive on the court and tie that one up, prevent Clinton from having another fast break opportunity.
Davis now running point with Anderson on the bench. Pass out to Dorsey, top of the key. 13 left on the shot clock. Fighting down low is Henderson on Wallace. Swing it out. McDaniels now. Left all alone is Davis. 2 on the shot. Dorsey puts one up. No good. Rebound Wallace. They thought the shot clock went off with the buzzer, so everyone kind of just stood there. Wildcats could have caught him off guard by going the other way. And instead, Rogers now for 3. That one's good.
Badly needed shot there by Rogers. Pulls the Wildcats back within 8. Still 3:50 left to play, so Wildcats not out of it. Got to play good defense here.
Oh, nearly a walk from Dorsey.
Dorsey picked up her dribble out in the middle of nowhere.
Davis on the drive, kick out. Offensive foul. And draw the charge. Muhammad exchanging some words with Dorsey. Wildcats still down by 8, 3:35 left. Anderson, Clinton College, a star player tonight, is on the bench with 4 fouls. Covington with it, guarded out by Dorsey. Rogers guarded tight by McDaniels. Kent now with it. Kent drives baseline, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for Kayla Kent. Gotta convert these. This will cut it to 6. 3:20 still left. That foul will be credited to Shantae Henderson. That'll be her 4th. Shot's good. Kent converts both. 79-73, 3:18 left. Quickly ahead, Dorsey, nice move inside, gets fouled by Kent. Really had no choice, or she would have had a wide open 2.
So a good foul in that situation by Kent.
That's the 3rd foul on Kent. Again, both teams already in the bonus. Dorsey will be at the line shooting 2.
Dorsey 3 of 5 at the line so far today. 2 important ones here.
That's the first.
Dorsey has a very deliberate free throw routine, but she's fundamentally sound when she releases it. Starts way at the top of the key, takes 2 steps to the line and a dribble and a few more dribbles. And set to go.
Second one rolls out, rebound Wallace. Lead stays at 7 for Clinton. Muhammad guarded out by Davis. Covington drew the double team, gets around one defender, loses it, able to corral it, puts up a shot, no good. Fight for the rebound, tipped out. It will stay with the Wildcats. Under 3 minutes left. Muhammad to inbound. 12 left on the shot clock. Throws it up for Rogers. 10 left. Picks up a dribble inside. Wide open is Kent. Passes to the other wide open player is Wallace and misses the shot. Davis looking to go all the way. Blocking foul called on Muhammad. She had 1 foot inside the restricted area.
Davis was way out of control, but you're right. Chase had 1 foot in and 1 foot out, which is the automatic block. Her 4th.
First shot is short. Second shot from Davis. Rims off the right side. Rebound Wallace.
Two important misses there for Clinton.
No team really able to ice it. Clinton's had many opportunities, nearly a walk from Covington. Turnaround jumper right at the free throw line's good.
So 4-point swing there. Wildcats could have been down 9. Instead, they're only down by 5. 2 minutes left.
Covington, nice defense, and Muhammad with the steal. Muhammad, can she do it? Missed the layup.
Now Clinton on the break on the other end, 5-on-2.
Long shot from Reed, no good. Fight for the rebound. Coming down with it as Dorsey gets the floater. That's a big miss right there. 4-point
Especially
swing.
after Clinton with a 5-on-2, probably got about the worst shot you could get, which was a long 2. But again, they get the offensive rebound in the putback. Now up by 7, under 2 minutes to play.
Looking for Wallace in the corner. That pass tipped out. It'll stay with the Wildcats. 16 on the shot clock. 1:38 left in the game. It'll be Muhammad to throw it in. Finds Kent. 15 left on the shot. Wallace calling for it inbounds. Bad pass. Easy turnover there from Reed. Davis the other way, loses the handle, wide open underneath. That time it was McDaniels. And with that, they go up by 9. Rogers the other way, the 3. Good! Keeps the Wildcats in it. They're not out of it yet. 6-point game, 1:13. We get a Wildcat timeout.
Rogers now with 23 off of 6 3-pointers. So Wildcats only down by 6, 1:13 left. A huge shot from Rogers. Timeout called by Johnson and Wells. They've got 2 left, 4 left for Clinton. As we get down here with just about 73 seconds left in this one.
Coach Blair was furious with their players on that possession. They had the wide open layup, which I believe they thought would ice it, and everyone kind of got lazy, and Rogers went the other way, knocks down a 3. It's a 2-possession game.
So the Wildcats going to have to try and gut this one out without Hankerson. Also, Muhammad has 4 fouls, so she's going to have to be careful.
Wallace has 4 as well.
Especially on the offensive end for Muhammad. She can't afford to be too aggressive and end up with a charge. We're going to get Haven MacArthur checking into the game for the first time.
Man, what a spot to come in. 1:13 left, first time in the game.
Freshman, senior, first action and your first collegiate action. Talk about getting tossed into the fire.
Looks like she's going to check in for Wallace. Yep. So it's going to be Clinton College.
So I think we're probably going to go offense for defense here with Wallace, or with Muhammad and MacArthur. MacArthur on the defensive end, and the Wildcats get it. Muhammad back on offense.
And Bears easily break the press. Other way, missed the layup, but fouled from behind. They'll call it on Covington. It's going to send Henderson to the line for 2.
Actually going to get it on MacArthur.
Wallace immediately at the scores table to check back in. And Anderson as well for the Bears with 4 fouls will come in. She'll replace Davis. Wildcats got to get this rebound here. 1:04 left. Shot missed, rebound Wallace. Player fell down on the Bears. Getting back, Kent was wide open. Nobody saw her. Covington looking to drive, floater in the lane. Rims off, no good.
Good look there by Covington, unable to get it to
They
fall.
got to get the foul. So they're going to go for the steal, and then they're going to let this play out. Still down by 6, 40 left in the paint. Dorsey rolling good. Muhammad the rebound. Muhammad trying to go quick. Step back 2. Looked like
I think that was partially
Henderson
blocked.
got a tip of it. And now
Clinton doesn't have to shoot.
player fell down. It'll be Wildcats ball. 19 seconds left.
Not sure what Clinton was doing there. They didn't
Man.
have to shoot. Up by 6, shot clock was
hold
off.
it.
Just circle back and hold the ball. going to be a teachable moment for Coach Clark for Clinton.
Wildcats are going to call a timeout. So they got to come down here down by 6.
So life for the Wildcats here. They're going to have possession down by 6. They're obviously going to need to get a quick 3 and then foul and hope Clinton misses some free throws. So obviously you're going to think Rogers is the focal point for the Wildcats. Muhammad can also knock down a 3.
And if you make the shot, who are you going to foul on Clinton?
Who was it just missed 2 free throws for them? Are they still in the game? I can't remember who that was.
Was it Dorsey?
You don't have
Definitely wouldn't foul Anderson.
You don't have any season free throw numbers to look at this point, being game number 1. Wildcats barely get the ball in.
Muhammad on the drive, layup, no good. Got a foul. Kent's going to pick up the foul.
Unless Anderson misses these 2, that'll probably be just about it.
So Bears content with giving up the 2, even though they missed. They were guarding out on the perimeter.
Smart strategy on their part, because giving up a 2 still makes it a 2-possession game as Anderson makes the first.
Anderson's second shot likely. Oh, she missed. That would have been the dagger. Wildcats pushing the floor now. 6 seconds left. Muhammad will go all the way. They'll let her go. And she missed. And that will do it here on opening day for women's basketball. They fall to Clinton College 85-78. Stay tuned here. What time will the men's
We'll be back on
start,
the
Chuck?
air in about 15 minutes for the men's game.
All right, so stay tuned for then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be back here in 14 minutes with your men's basketball taking on the same Clinton College Bears. Stick around.